Last month, my business generated $20,750 in sales from my Instagram content without me recording a single video or setting a single sales call. I literally have my live Stripe dashboard just to show you that this is legit. Like, I'll change the date range and you can see it's refreshing, the numbers there. And the best part is this was completely automating using a simple Manychat sequence that can be set up by anyone in under an hour. So if you're an agency owner or coach that's struggling to generate leads from their Instagram content, listen closely because I'm about to reveal my exact step-by-step sequence that's generated me these results. There's no complex funnels, no expensive ads, just a simple sequence that generates leads and is working consistently in 2025. And by the end of this video, you'll have the exact blueprint to clone this entire system for your business. Now, before I dive into the specifics of this video, let me explain why this actually matters so much. As agency owners and coaches, we all face the same challenge: inconsistent lead flow. One month you're drowning in potential clients, and then the next month you're struggling to collect cash. I was honestly in the same position a year and a half ago. Despite having a great offer and proven results, I was still struggling to generate leads consistently and have my ideal clients knocking on my inbox to work with me. But then I discovered how to use this Manychat sequence along with an automated content system that generated a consistent flow of inbound leads that booked calls and were qualified without me having to do a single piece of the work. So I'm gonna first break down the actual sequence just in regular terms, and then I'll go into Manychat and actually walk through the step-by-step setup so you understand exactly how to get this system going. So first, what you wanna do is obviously post a video. What you want to do though is with the script, you wanna make sure you call out a pain point, allude to some sort of solution that you have, and then have a call to action that says comment some keyword for a free training or guide or whatever it may be. For example, this is a script that I could use for this video itself. We'd start with the hook where it'd say, this is why you suck at generating leads from your Instagram content, right? The exact pain point that is getting you all to watch this video. Then you want to use the body to dive right into the solution. You're too busy trying to go viral and make your hooks too broad. Instead, focus on calling out a specific pain point your ideal customer faces and then provide an easy to digest solution. The solution should be very easy to access. You can do this by using a tool like Manychat that'll automatically send your lead magnet into your leads DMs. Then you can set up automated follow-ups and book them on a sales call from Instagram itself. Then the call to action directly alludes to that solution and provides a simple way to access it. If you want my exact Manychat flow, comment DM below and I'll DM you the link to my template. So as you can see, it's super simple. This is not hard. Like, there's infinite pain points that your clients face. You can focus on very specific pain points, allude to the solution, and then have a call to action to your lead magnet. So once you do that, and then you post a video with that script and the right call to action to comment the keyword, it's then going to trigger the Manychat. The Manychat is then going to check for an email after sending an intro message. And this is within the Manychat contacts. So if you already have their email, but they've never sent it through Instagram DMs or through Manychat, it won't recognize it. Now, if you've already collected their email through the DMs, it'll automatically send the lead magnet, so you're not annoying people that have already sent you their email. But if they haven't, then it'll ask for the email, do a first follow-up, a second follow-up, and then a third follow-up where it pretty much says, hey, I get it, you don't want to send your email. Let me send you the lead magnet anyway. That way, you're not losing leads through this kind of follow-up process, but at the same time, these people might be a bit less qualified because they're not willing to give you an email. Now, at the end of the day, they'll receive the lead magnet no matter what, as long as they click on that intro trigger. And then you go into the qualification questions. You want to make sure that they have the problem that you're trying to solve, they have the financial capacity, and then have the right psychographics. Are they actually willing to make an actionable change in their business? Is this a problem they're actually willing to put time and effort and money into solving? Now, once you qualify them, then you can actually say, hey, this is someone that's qualified that I can help. Let me send them a sales call link. Now you want to book the sales call, send them a Calendly or manually schedule it. So once you book the sales call with them, you want to immediately confirm that it showed up on their calendar and they actually accepted the meeting invite. That way you have them on call and you know that they're taking that tangible step to get notified by Google itself. Then you want to send a bunch of reminders. You want to send one 24 hours before the call, just saying, hey, still good to meet on our call in 24 hours at XYZ time. Make sure you get the confirmation from them. Then you want to send another reminder 1 hour before the call and say, hey, I'm excited to hop on call in an hour. Make sure that they actually reply to it. And then finally, when you actually join the call, just say, hey, I just hopped on the call. Here's a link for your convenience. Now it's impossible for them to no show unless they actually don't care, at which point they're probably unqualified anyway. Once you book them on the sales call, qualify them, pitch them, you then want to close and collect cash. So now let me show you this exact sequence, but in Manychat itself. Okay, so this is how it actually looks translated into Manychat. I know there's a lot of blocks and wires and stuff going on, but trust me, this is not that complicated. I also have this exact template for free in my school community. So make sure you go to the description and join it because you'll be able to access this as well. Now, going into that same sequence, right? You want to first start with the actual trigger. So whatever post that you have, you want to put this, include the actual comment on the keyword, add comments if you want. Maybe you can say check your DMs, make sure you've received it in the DMs. Now, after you go there, you want to send this intro message and say, hey, do you want access to XYZ lead magnet? Make sure you have this button and then have the click here. I think people just don't get it. So sometimes I just like to add the click here so they know to click on that button. Then, as you can see, the arrow follows. This goes to the condition block. It then checks, do you actually have their email or do you not? If you do have their email, as you can see, the green arrow immediately goes in to this block where you actually send the lead magnet. Now, if they don't have it and the condition doesn't match, which is this red arrow, it then asks the first follow-up, which is, hey, asking what's a good email I can send it to. Now, what you want to do is make sure you are doing data collection so that you're actually collecting the email and then it's saving to the system field. Now, as you can see, there's three kind of nodes that go out from here. So action on reply if contact has not replied, and then next step. Action on reply is where you want to actually send the email that's collected to the CRM. So I have a Zapier that connects to this and then pretty much sends the email to my Beehive where my email newsletter is hosted. After this, if they actually end up sending the email, it's going to send it to my CRM and my newsletter. And then the next step is going to go in and then send that lead magnet. Now, if they don't reply within, as you can see, if they don't reply within 1 minute, it then sends another follow-up and says, so you don't want to change your content creation game. I know you're smart, so blah, 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 right? So you want to have some sort of pain point like, oh, you don't want to fix pain point. I know you're smart, so let me know what email works. Now you do this. You want to wait 3 hours because you don't want to spam them. And then if they end up replying this time, it'll send again to the action step. And then if they actually reply, it'll go connect to this, lead magnet delivery block. And then if they end up not replying after that second follow-up, you then say, no worries, I'll send it to you anyway. And then as you can see, the arrow ends up connecting to the actual lead magnet delivery. So now that you have all of this set up, you pretty much want to do a little wait step. You can, experiment with this. We decided 27 minutes was a good time where we're not spamming them. It waits 27 minutes and then says, hey, it's Harsha here. I was curious, why did you want the lead magnet? Do you have XYZ pain point or do you have XYZ qualification? And then it automatically sends a second Zapier step, which sends a Slack notification to my appointment setter, who then does the qualification and then books the call. Now, what you can do is also have follow-ups here automatically, where you can have buttons that say, yes, no, and then, you can have these go into different steps as well, where you say, oh, okay, cool. Do you have XYZ pain point? And then, you can then have that automated sequence book them on a call. I prefer to do it manually just because there's so much nuance in kind of the setting flow. But depending on your team capacity and just your capacity in general, you may want to approach it differently. And there you have it. It's the exact Manychat sequence and flow that generated me $21,000 last month in automated sales. And all I had to do was take the call and collect the cash. And now you can absolutely implement this yourself. Take screenshots, use my templates, try and set this up yourself. And ultimately, with a bunch of trial and error, you'll be able to get results. But if you'd like to just fast track your success and get to the results as quick as possible, I actually have something special for you. I'm offering the first 3 people that book a call with me on the first link below on my Calendly a free one-on-one consultation session to get the system set up and see if we can help you actually set up the entire funnel top to bottom, completely done for you. Now, this is not only going to include this Manychat setup I talked about, it's also going to be setting up an entire AI avatar that looks like you, talks like you, sounds like you, and the entire script setup and content strategy. So my team can post content for you every single day that then generates leads using this Manychat sequence. Like I said, all you need to do is just click the first link in the description below and book a call with me to get access to this. It's completely free, but space is limited because time is money and I can't give away all my time for free. So if you're actually a serious agency owner or coach looking to scale your online presence and personal brand while generating leads on autopilot, make sure to book that call with me and I'll see you there. Now, nevertheless, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment below what you want to see next so I can create content that is actually valuable to you. And as always, take care.